All right, guys. So let's create one more screen today. That screen is for state master. Okay, right. Let me open this Power Builder. What I will do is I'll create one more screen. Okay, I click here, new, right, and then what I will do is I will select a window. Okay, this is the window. Okay, and what I will do is I'll give 1 second. It's doing some processing. Second. Come on, what's wrong with it? 1 second. Okay, very good. So title is STATE State Master. Okay, let's go back to this one. And then let's save it. W underscore STAT state. Okay. So first of all, see, as we discussed, as we created that table W underscore country, right? So what we need to do is, and that data is going in the country master table, right? So for a state also, we need a table. Okay. See, this is the country master, right? Okay. So now what we will do is we'll create one more table. Okay. And table name is country state master. Okay. So let's say STATE state MST state ID state ID. Okay. STAT state name. Okay. So state ID and state name, right? But a state, okay, will come under a country. So let's keep one more ID, CNT underscore ID. Okay. And then numeric, NUMERIC, right? Okay. Suppose state ID is my primary field. Okay. STAT state underscore ID. What I will do is I will go and create my table. Control C. How do I do that? I'll go to this database. So Power Builder provides an environment also where you can run your SQLs. Okay, tables. All right. I'm not getting that iSQL. What you can do is go to Edit or View, Layout, click on Default. Okay. You have this iSQL session. Click there. Control V. and then you can execute this SQL by Control L. Adaptive server anywhere, syntax error. Okay, do you want this? So we need to put one comma here. Okay, all right. Now let's run it. Control L. Your table is created. Okay, your table is created. Let's go and check where is my table. State. This is an existing table which was with the. This is not. You have created a state underscore MST table. Where is state? Okay, it's not. You cannot see here. Just go here and refresh it. Yes, now it should be visible. State underscore MST. Okay. So in Power Builder or anywhere, okay, like so what it does is it gives you all the tables available in this database. EAS is a profile name, and this profile is connected to one of the data source. Okay, very good. Let's go here in Power Builder once again. Close this, and now what you will do is, okay, so what, and even what you can do is you can just copy save this window. Okay, see, we created w underscore state rather than that because we are going to create in the same way. Let's save this file. Let's remove that one. Okay, how do we do that? If we want to delete an object, deletion, you can do it from here only. Okay, you have to go to the library painter, and then you can select this, right click, and then delete. So whatever the object you have, like you created just 1 minute back, one object name was w underscore state, so we have removed that object. Why I have done it? Because I want to just save as this object to make my work easy. I'll show you how. W country master, w state, state master. Okay, save as. So now you have one more this w state master, but and you are going to have like same data type, same type of windows, but this data, this is a dcnt master free form. But what you want to do is you want to create a different one, right? A table which you have created, a new table. You'll go here and then you will go to data window. Okay, free form. Okay, okay, next, state master. Where is state master? Here you go. Okay, select all, return back. Okay, next, finish. Okay, and you can keep save like this. Okay, and then keep the name statu. Okay, very good. Now what we will do is we will just change the background color as button face. Okay, save it, and then you can change the foreground color. Go here and then this one. Okay, make like this. Okay, very nice. Now what you can do is, very good. Okay, now what you will do is you will use the one which you have just created, this one. Okay, okay, now because it has 3 columns, you can bring which down. Okay, and now you can take here. Okay, now you can just increase a little bit. Very good. Okay. Now this column state ID we are going to increment like we are doing for country ID. Okay. So I don't want that user should you know user should be able to enter it, right? So what you can do is go modify. You can change the tab order and change the tab order. Okay. So to change the tab order, you will click here and then change to 0. Now user cannot enter into it, right? Come back and let's make this column color like this so that it should indicate that you cannot enter a value button. Okay. All right. Now we will go back. Okay. What else? Let's check our other fields. Script. Okay. Here, what you can do is very good. You are connecting to this one. Let's see what is there in CV underscore new. Okay. Okay. So here you will go to state master. Okay. state state underscore mst, right? And state underscore id, right? And here also column name is state underscore id. All right. Control S. Very good. And now what you will do is, so your new is also ready. Let's go back. Okay. Let's see what is there on this event. Okay. CNT name. No CNT name. It's state underscore name. All right. Variable is fine. Okay. Country name, not country name. It's state name. Right. Save it and done. Right. And done. Oh, what is delete? We'll check this later. Okay. But here again, I have this one. So we need to replace this also. We'll go again here, new, and this time tabular. Okay. Next, state master. Why we are creating this data window? Because whatever we have saved, we want to retrieve it. Why we want to retrieve it? So that we can be sure that my data is saved. Okay. Right. Select all. Come back. Next, finish. Right. It's a tabular free form. Right. And then you can just save it like this. Put here state and OK. OK. Change this data window. Go here. State. OK. Right. Save it. Now you can run it. Okay. But if you will run it, then it will not work. Why? Because you have not added in any menu item. State, but that is not the right window name. W state MST. Let me open this. You'll go to menu item. How you go? You will open your menu. Where is your menu item? You can go to browse. Where is the browse? Browser. Menu. Okay. Right click, edit. Very good. Let's see what is written over here. Script. Oops. State. Okay. W underscore. Let's remove these things. These things are not required. Or in fact, let me go here. Okay. I just here W underscore MST. What was the name? Let's remove this. Okay, and what I will do is Control C, script, script, Control V, Control S, but it is W state MST, STAT, right? Okay, S. Run it. This is for country, right? Okay, and then we have state. Okay, so see, I'm not able to find. So when I should get one here in state ID, right? Because there is no record. If there is no record, then it should at least start with one, which is not coming. You know why it is not coming? I'll show you. Let's go there. Let me close this one. Let me open my window. Okay, I'll go here. The open event. Okay, new event is called. Oh, we can go from here as well. See the new. Okay, so this is what it is. All right, max state ID into this. Okay, and so what is happening is because there is no record. Okay, there is no record. If there is no record, it is state ID, right? Yes, column name is state ID, which is fine. Okay, so if there is no state ID, then it will return null value. Okay, it will return null value. Okay, so null plus something is always null. Okay, you cannot add or subtract or divide with null values because null are not defined values. So what we can do is, if is null, this is a power builder function. This is a power is null is a power builder function. Control Z, Control C, Control V, then and if. Okay, you are putting a condition. If this is equal to null, then this equal to 0. Right? Means if it is coming null, means there is no record, then define this as null. Sorry, 0. And then it will add 0 plus 1 means 1. Let's see how it goes. Correct? You can see it added 1 here. Right? Now you can add state. Okay. U double T L Uttar PRADESH Pradesh. Okay. Country is 1. Save. Right? One is country for maybe I think India. Right? So what we should do is, because we are going to define the country. Okay. We are going to define the country. Sorry, we are going to define the states names. Right? So we should take this here, like country should come by itself. Okay, I mean we should define a country drop down over here, right? Let's do that, because we have already saved our countries, right? Where? Here, right? So this is India, right? So this should come as a drop down over there. This is what my target is. This is what my target is. Okay, okay. So let's do how to do it. Very good. So what you can do is, guys, you can just let me go here. Okay, so I will go here and then we'll do edit. Okay, go to this edit, and in under edit we have these many, edit style type. So I will select drop down data window. Okay, I'll select drop down data window, and then there are two more variables. Which data window? So D state master tabular. Okay, now there are two values: display column, not state master, it's country master tabular. Okay, and then I have display values, country name, and data value. I'll explain you in detail. Okay, I'll explain in detail. Just look at this for now and try to understand what I'm doing. General, edit, and what I can do here is, all right, it shows the preview. Okay, see, you can see that I'm not able to see this complete, right? So what you can do is, there is one more property. Select this, go to edit, and then width of the drop down. Okay, what you can do is 150. 150. What it means is that whatever the original size, this is the original size from this to this. So once you will click over here, it will show 150% of this size. That's, you can see here, right? Very good. Now let's save it and run it. All right. So you can see here, let me define one more state, Karnataka, Karnataka, right? Karnataka is also in India. Select it, save it, right? You can see country ID is one. What you saved here is you selected something else, like you selected India, right? Which was a description value, right? And this is a data value. This is a data value. Okay. Let's take one more example, new. Okay. What is that? State name, let's say New Jersey. Okay. And then you will take as America. Save it. So you can see, right, that it has taken two. You know why? Okay, I'll tell you. See, this is one column. Okay. So every drop down, this is called drop down. Okay. This is called drop down. Okay. So in a drop down, there are two values. One is display value and second one is data value. Display value and data value. So display means whatever you will display, and data means the corresponding data value will be stored in the database. Okay, because in the database we kept this country id as, the number, the integer data type, right? So what we are doing over there is we are saving id and we are displaying this country. Now end user will confuse what is country id, right? Let's change the name to country. COUNTRY, country. Okay, save it. Okay, similarly, what I want to do is, like when I'm, coming over here, right? I don't know, like, nobody is able to understand. Let me make it a bit small. Okay, size. Okay, let me keep this data window also as a uh, button face. Okay, and you can keep these values like white background. One more thing, because we cannot type these values, let me set all tabs 0. Okay, save it. Let me increase size of this one, and instead of 1 to 3, let me display. Go to edit, select edit drop down data window. 1 minute, guys. All right, guys. So what I will do is I'll add this drop down. Okay, and what we will do is we will just take this data window, tabular one. Okay, what should be my display value? CNT name, country name. What is there behind this one? The country ID. Save it. Right? Why it is not coming here? Okay. Let's go and check. Run it. State. See? Right? You can see over here. Right? Now you can save new, and then let's say Punjab. Okay? And then it comes under India. Save it. Right? You have added Punjab. Right? Okay, very good. So now you can see, like, if I do click here, right, then what is happening? It is coming, as a, like, the first record. You know why? What is happening is we have written some code on the click event of this data window 2, click event of data window 2. Why? So what we need to do is CNT, instead of CNT ID, STAT state underscore ID. Okay, pick the state ID of the selected record, and here also we have to define. I'll discuss about this in detail. Retrieval argument. The retrieval argument. Okay, we'll discuss in detail what is retrieval argument. So here we'll go design. Not design. Oh, okay. I'll go here data source, and then we will go design, convert to syntax. Okay, where Control C, Control V equal to as CNT, sorry, STAT state underscore ID. So this is a variable, okay, which will come. Control C, we'll discuss in detail. Design retrieval argument. Control V, go back, save it, run it. Okay, now what you are getting? You are getting what you are click, right? Let's say you want to write Uttar Pradesh, right? UP. We changed it, save it. So Uttar Pradesh UP, right? Karnataka. You want to mention KA, save it, right? New Jersey, right? Let's say you want to mention NJ, save it, right? So how easy it is, right? How easy it is, right? Very good. Now, so you have created you have created a window for state as well. But see, it is showing entry screen for country master. What it means that we have not changed the title of this window. Let's go title master right here. Want to change the title of this window. state, right? Very good. So we have changed it. Now let's see what is written over on this one. Okay, delete record and then saved it. Oh, delete will also work. Alright. Now what you have done is you have created a state master. What we have gone through new things here today? The drop down. How we can add a drop down. How we can add a drop down in a window, right? How we can add a drop down in the window, right? In a data window, right? So what we have done is we have a property called added property. Added property is of a column. If you are selecting this column, you can see the properties of a column on the right hand side, right? So three things. One is tab, second is drop down, right? So you have a property called edit, or this is called a style. Okay. So what you have done is you have take, so by default it was edit. Now what you have done is you have used this drop down. You'll use others also, right? And in drop down, what you did, you selected an existing data window. You selected that, okay, from where you have to take these values, right? This is the drop down. And there you have two columns, ID and name. One is display column, the other one is data column. All right. Just use it. We will discuss as and when also, and then we will, go through. Fourth point you have done today is, what was the fourth point? Fourth point was the retrieval argument. Okay, what is a retrieval argument? See, guys, as we discussed that there are, mostly we use four statement, right? 3 are DML in the database, right? 3 are DML statement: insert, delete, and update. And fourth one is select, right? Select star from a table name, right? So when you select star from table name, what it will return you? It will return all the records which are there in that table. Let's say if you want to just retrieve a particular record, right? A particular record, let's say, give me the information of Prasanna, right? So what you will do is select star from table name where name equal to Prasanna. So what you do is you filter those records. Whatever you are getting the data, only that data should come from the database where that condition matches, right? So select a star from table name where name equal to Prasanna. So what it will do is it will say, hey, okay, get all the records first and then check where the name is Prasanna, right? So it will return all the records where you have name as Prasanna, right? So similarly, what I have done is, okay, in one time we have, like, to delete a record, we have a function called delete row. Okay, we have a function, and what this delete row does is it deletes one record at a time. And which record? The row number which you pass here. If you're passing 0 means current row. 0 means current row. You can pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that, right? So one delete row function deletes one record and the number which you give over there. Very good, right? And then what you are doing here is, so what we are doing here is, so we are deleting that record, right? So to delete that record, you want just one record. So what you did, You have selected a record from here. That record, was there in this window, right? How you did it? You have done through the retrieval argument. I'll explain you in detail. So what is a retrieval argument? See, you can see here, when you call this retrieve function, what it does basically, it executes the SQL which is attached to this one. It is execute this SQL. Which SQL? DW underscore one, okay, dot retrieve. DW underscore one dot retrieve. What is the SQL over there? This is the SQL. Earlier, this was the SQL. What you have done is you have added a where clause also, right? So whatever you have here, okay, this parameter, this is called a parameter. You are passing a parameter, this dot get item number, row and state ID. This means, okay, this means this DW underscore 2 get item number of this state underscore ID column of the row. Row is what? Row is the selected row. Row is the selected row. When you click on a row, okay, when you click on a row, it returns row number. Okay, see, this clicked event has 4 parameters: expose, ypose, row, and DWO. So row returns row number, row returns row number. Okay, so with the help of okay, whatever the row number is clicked, okay, of that row, give me the state ID, and then this is part of, and then pass to this retrieve function. And what retrieve function will do is, retrieve function go here and will execute the SQL which is attached to this data window, which is attached to this data window, right? Then go back here, this is the SQL. And whatever you passed, that will come as a retrieval argument. Okay, so that value will replace this value. That value will replace this value, and this SQL becomes like, get that value from the database. And you are done. Okay, all right.